Hey there, it's Jen with Stamp Silly. And I've had so many people ask me how I created these zipper cards that I decided I'd show you a quick tutorial on how to do that because it's really quite simple and I know you guys will love to see how I put this together because like I said, easy and a fun interactive card. So let me show you quick how I did this. I started a card here and I've got a card base with a piece of pattern paper from Epic Day This and That kit. And then I have another base piece. This is what I will stamp the inside sentiment on. Okay? And then I have a top piece that is also from the Epic Day paper pack. I've already stamped some elements on here. I used a couple button stamps from Button, and I used the special delivery with the arrow, and that is from the Sent with Love, which, by the way, you can only get until April 30th, so you better hustle if you want that. I absolutely love this arrow because there's a lot of things you can do with it. So, like I said, if you want to get it, you better hustle. But this is the area that I will use to be my zipper. So, you'll be amazed at how easy this is. You will need your Big Shot, and I have used the Edgelets Finishing Touches die. I already have a piece of painter's tape stuck to it. I like to use painter's tape for the sheer fact that it won't stick to my project, and this one's been used a couple times, so I'm almost guaranteed that it won't stick to my project. So what I'm going to do is just tape this to my project in the way I want it to go. I should have lined that up maybe better, but I think I got it actually. Okay, so that's going to be my top zipper. Now, before you go too far on this, you want to make sure that the sentiment you're going to put underneath this area is going to fit in your zipper portion. However, you get to dictate how wide that zipper is. So, in my case, I'm using Make-A-Wish from the Sweet Essentials stamp set, and the sentiment is actually about the same size as this arrow. So, I know that I'm safe there. So, like I said, you're going to dictate how wide your zipper becomes. So, I've got that taped on, and now I'm going to run it through my Big Shot, and same way as you normally would. This one I'm going to put this way and run it through my Big Shot, which I've got right here. So we'll run that through. Okay, now that I've run that through, I'm going to pull this up. And yes, I have two pieces now, and that's okay. Don't be alarmed. I'm going to very, very carefully pull back that tape because I don't want to ruin what I've got going on here. However, that being said, you know what? If you do accidentally rip your paper, it's a good spot to stick an embellishment, right? No big deal. So, do you see what's going to happen here? You're going to put this back together, and then you're going to turn your die around and use it going the other direction. That's how easy this project is. So I can set this aside, and now I'm going to run this portion through my Big Shot, again with both my tabs closed and a clear plate and a clear plate, although my clear plates are no longer very clear because they get well used. Okay, so now, once again, there we go. Now we have that cut apart. We'll get this out of our way. So, I will peel this back. Again, very, very carefully. Alright, now, remember we have this pool party portion. And what I'm going to do is layer these pieces where I need them to go. I am going to use my multi-purpose glue for the fact that I do want to be able to slide this around where it needs to go just right. How about a different glue that is going to work? Okay. And you do want to get some glue pretty good up into this zipper edge. You don't want it to leak out though, because you could have a gross mess then. So slide this where you need it to go. And while that glue is still wet, you really kind of want to pull this center section back in and line this up. You want these to fit together as if you've really never cut them. Okay, so I'm going to leave that zipper portion in there and slide this other piece where I want it. So we'll put some glue around the edges here. And basically it's these two outside pieces, the top or the bottom I guess I should say, that are going to be what holds your zipper into place. Now, that being said, if your zipper, because this is pattern paper, it may not hold as well, but I think it's going to. Yes. If it does not stay stuck in there like you want it to, feel free to add a little two-way glue and let that glue dry. So add your two-way glue to the back of this and let it dry before you stick it down. And it will have enough stickiness to make this zipper work. Now what works really good is if you notch this edge out, so let's do that real quick. And then we can stamp our sentiment and adhere it to our card. I'm just going to pull in a circle punch and just punch a notch out of that, like so. Looks good, right? Okay, so we'll lift that up and I'm going to stamp Make a Wish on the inside of that using basic gray ink pad. And we'll stick this back down. And just remember, it's not permanently stuck, but hopefully your recipient will get the gist that they need to lift that up. And now before I stick this to my card, we're going to add some of the washi tape from the Epic Day, This and That bundle. I like a nice torn edge, so I'm going to add a strip here, and let's add some of this gray also. I love this washi tape. One, it's so easy to work with, and it just adds a nice interesting element to your card. And do you see how easy it is to tear? I just pull it across the edge of the card and boom, it tears right off of there. So, and how about maybe, should we add some twine? Why not, right? I'm just going with this. This is a wing it type of card. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this in a knot. And then in a bow. My fingers are a little fumbly, but you guys get the picture here, right? Maybe. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Added a little something, so we're gonna go with that. So now I'm just gonna glue my piece down. Okay, and there we have it. We'll fold that over. Oops, my glue's still a little wet. There we have it. Now we have a great zipper card that your recipient will love. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you try this technique and realize for yourself how absolutely easy it is. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.